Hey, what's going on, Scorpios? Butch Tarot here. Gonna do your January read. It is a general read, so it will not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. If you want to get a hold of me for a private read, all my information is in the description box. As well, if you want to follow me on Instagram, if you have Instagram, feel free to do that. That's in there as well. If you haven't already, click that little notification bell because I'll be putting up yearly reads right away, so you'll get that notification. And yeah, let's get right into it. What do we have for Scorpio universe? What's going on for Scorpios? Universe, what's going on with Scorpios? Okay, so Scorpios. First thing I see for January for you is I feel like there's somebody, that wanted to make you an offer and might have already made you that offer. But I feel like you didn't allow it to go anywhere. You kind of shut that down. But then you took some time to reflect. You took that time in your head, and now you're starting to realize, you're starting to change your perspective on this. And now you're starting to feel a little defensive with the fact that you didn't take that opportunity. Because I feel like you had feelings for this person. Like, I feel like there was a strong chemistry there. Like, I feel like there was a deep connection there. But it's almost like you've seen this person. It's almost like you prejudge this person. But then like I said, when it was shut down, now as it goes on, you're still kind of around this person. And now you're kind of in your head about it because you're starting to see this person in a different perspective. And now it's almost like you're in regret because you didn't move forward with that. Because those feelings are still there. I feel like it was almost like you were physically attracted to this person, but you felt like that's all it kind of was. And I feel like you kind of got a vibe that this person wasn't really, relationship material. But as time goes on, like I said, this person's still around you. And as time goes on, you're starting to feel defensive about the decision that you had made. And this could be vice versa. So always remember, all readings could be vice versa. Some time to reflect here. I feel like, now it's almost like you want to move forward. Now you do want to move forward. We got that king. And I feel like they want to move forward as well. I feel like that offer is still on the table. They still have feelings for you because we got that queen and the king of swords. So I feel like both sides here still wanted to go somewhere. Like, now you're starting to want to go somewhere. They still wanted to go somewhere. You both feel that love for each other. So I feel like, don't reflect too much on, don't be too defensive about the fact that you didn't take it right away. Sometimes when we meet somebody and, we're physically attracted to them right off the hop, it's almost like we think that that's what it is and that's all it's going to be. So we don't really move forward with it. But I feel like now it's starting to seem like it's more than just physical. That connection isn't going away. And you need some time to reflect. That happens. We got that Virgo energy. That Hangman is telling me you're starting to change perspective. There's starting to be the change of perspective is happening here. Starting to realize this person isn't all about good looks. This person actually has the personality that you're attracted to. You know, and I feel like I said, not very often do we get the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. You both want to move forward. You both have feelings for each other. It's still there. It's not going anywhere. So now that you changed your perspective, now that you're starting to see things a different light, now you're starting to want to move forward, I see those changes coming. And I do see forward movement toward each other. You know, I don't feel like, you know, this is something that is going away. I don't feel like it's something that wasn't meant to be. I feel like, you know, it's a matter of when we meet somebody, sometimes when we're attracted to them physically, and at first it's almost like we have this feeling when we're around them, and we think it's because we're physically attracted to them. But then as time goes on, you start to see this person, you start to talk to this person, you start to like get to know this person, and you start realizing that connection isn't going away. You still feel deeply connected to this person, and that's because emotionally, your intuition was telling you this person is someone you want to move forward with. And I don't feel like you were necessarily trusting your intuition. Like I said, changing your perspective with that Hangman card. You know, don't feel defensive about it. I mean, it happens to everybody. But now that you know that you're connected to this person, now that you know that this connection isn't going away, it's time to move forward. It's time to, you know, them changes is your perspective changing. You took that hermit time, kind of step back and watch this person. And as you watch this person, you realize that connection isn't going anywhere. Like I said, I feel King and Queen. King and Queen. Again, they both came out together. You both want to move forward. This person hasn't gone anywhere. Don't feel defensive that you didn't make that move right away. And don't feel defensive that you didn't take this person up on their offer right away or see where it went right away, because they're still there. They're still, you know, they still have feelings for you. They still have that connection to you. They still want to move forward. You know, like I said, the King and Queen of Swords is telling me that they want to move forward. The Queen and King of Cups tell me that they're still, you know, there is that emotions is only getting stronger. It's not getting any weaker. It's not going anywhere. And I feel like you might have to take that first step. You know, you might have to, you know, with that Leo energy, gather up that strength to make that first step. Reach out to this person. In doing so, I feel like this could be a long-term thing. Like I said, we got that Lover's card and we got the Ten of Cups, which tells me not only do you have a deep connection, but this is a long-term thing. This is something that you don't find every day. And that's why, you know, you were feeling a little defensive. It was almost like you're like, why did I make that decision? It happens. Like I said, a lot of times when we meet somebody that we're physically attracted to and we have that feeling inside, we convince ourselves that the reason we feel this way is because they're sexy or they're hot or they're gorgeous or whatever, or they look really good, you know. And that's the feeling that we're getting inside. We feel like that's what it is. But now that you're past that, physical attraction, you're starting to realize that you're, you know, emotionally attracted to this person. You're drawn to this person, and they're drawn to you. There's no fighting this. But don't feel defensive about it, because they're still there. They still have feelings for you. They want to move forward with you. It's almost like they got the vibe from you. That's why they didn't move forward. They got that vibe from you that you weren't interested. Or that you might see them as a player. But like I said, they're still there. You're still there. Now it's time to move forward And you might have to, with that Leo energy, that strength card, you might have to muster up the strength to make that first move, because I feel like they kind of felt like you didn't want anything to do with them. So it's almost like, you know, don't waste your time feeling defensive. You know, buck up, make that offer. We got the 10 of Cups on there. Good things are happening. Good things are coming. But you got to make the move. You know, or at least let them know that you're interested. You don't necessarily have to go and ask them out, or you don't have to go and make the first phone call. But at least give them an inkling that, you know, you're receptive to their offer. Or that you're receptive to at least indulging the offer. See where it goes. Like I said, I feel like it was when you meet somebody and you get that feeling inside, some people confuse that with physical attraction. But as it goes on, if you still have that feeling, then it must be more. And the cards are telling me that it is more. So that's what I have for you. Thanks for watching. Be good.